Hi. I'm a bit sloppy right now. I just got out of the shower and I'm ready to head out for the day. Welcome to Atheists for Change. This is my channel where I want to have a voice and a voice for anyone else who just feels like they aren't safe in other atheist communities and other atheist spaces. Uh, where they've developed their own manosphere. And by always saying that they're making it about the argument, that they have permission to act however they want, say whatever they want, and abuse people however they want. And it really speaks to how over the past, I would say the past 25, 26 years, ever since there was 9/11 and there was the new atheist community that was very Islamophobic and everything, that there have been abusers hiding in plain sight in the atheist community. And I want to start a channel that does a lot of what other atheist channels do, except that I won't be hiding behind arguments. I won't be hiding behind, well, I'm just talking about, you know, I'm just talking about the subject, so I'm going to yell and scream and throw around epithets and slurs and everything. And so it should be a space for people who are deconstructing and people who are moving away from religious abuse and the abuse our society generally inflicts, because simply there are very few spaces for people who don't want a space that is always in danger of being, you know, taken over by the manosphere, and where you will always have to kiss the ring of a certain number of people in those atheist communities who I don't think are very credible, beside the fact that they're the channel owners, they're the ones who decide who's in and who's out and everything. I don't think they're very credible beside from that, and I think they're very abusive. And so I want to establish a channel that is very aware of that does not use well, we're just going to talk about the arguments, where moral character, where personal character, where whether or not you are abusive matters. I'll give you just a quick example. So many atheists, they do videos where they debunk Kent Hovind. Kent Hovind is a domestic abuser. He will never have any arguments. He will never have any statements besides the rehearsed words that he has, that he uses. He will never have anything. He cannot have a debate. He cannot have a conversation where he is not using everything that he has rehearsed and said a million times. He knows it's wrong. He will continue to say it because he knows that people fall for it, that people think they're having a debate with him, when really they're allowing a domestic abuser into their space. So that is the kind of thing that I want to talk about, and I want to center on a channel about atheism. That it's not going to be about whether or not creationism can be debunked using this or that. We all know creationism is wrong. And if you don't know that creationism is wrong, well, you can learn it from people who are not going to abuse you, who are not going to yell at you, who are not going to tell you that what you are doing to deconstruct is wrong. That who are going to, there's not going to be that. And because that would not be my style at all. And so this is a rudimentary introductory video. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a prominent TikToker. I'm not an influencer. But I'm open to the possibility of learning and having a channel that's better. So I want this channel to get better, and I want it to be more about a conversation that discusses things like the moral character of the people that are involved in these conversations. So thanks, and I'll see you later. Bye.